Today on Easy Vegetarian, we're going to cook up a delicious vegetarian barbecue indoor style that you can throw together to impress all your friends at their next barbecue. Stay tuned to Easy Vegetarian. I'm Chloe Eckberg.
And I'm Laura Bernero. Stay with us. Welcome to Easy Vegetarian, a show that is all about keeping you on track as you tackle a vegetarian diet the healthy way. Today we're going to try 3 recipes that are great for those barbecues that vegetarians tend to get forgotten about. Let's start off with a smoky corn and black bean pizza.
We will need flour, salt, only a half a teaspoon, not this.
Whole thing of salt.
Yes. A teaspoon of baking powder, not soda, powder.
Baking powder.
Mm-hmm. And then we need 2/3 cup of milk.
I'm going to start us off with 2 cups of flour. You can use whole wheat flour if you want to.
Yes, that is very good. I have that in my refrigerator.
It's good with pizza.
And you can just combine all of the ingredients together in one.
Escaping. Okay. 2 cups of flour.
Half a teaspoon of salt.
And 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
And then after all of these ingredients are combined together, we're gonna throw them on the grill, which is our stovetop.
So we're not gonna throw our crust in the oven, we're just going to cook it on the grill.
And this makes a pretty big pizza. So we're gonna probably do mini pizzas because our grill is not big enough. So,
plus, if you make mini pizzas, you can customize it for what people want, if you want to.
Yes. Okay.
For the topping on our pizza today, we have tomatoes, black beans, and corn. We're going to combine those 3 together, and then we have, obviously, some cheese to put on top as well.
And this needs a little bit more milk because it's so crumbly and it's not sticking together. When you make any kind of pizza crust or bread in general, you always want to make sure it sticks together. And I'm going to add probably a tablespoon, just eyeball a tablespoon. I mean, you can measure it, but I'm going to measure out a tablespoon and combine everything together because it doesn't really take too much milk to get it to stick together.
And dough is a good thing for kids to help out with because they can get their hands dirty.
True. I used to, last summer I used to make pizza with my nanny kids all the time, if that's what you want to call them.
Nanny kids.
Nanny kids.
That looks better.
Yeah. So, this will stick together because of the, now that it has milk in it and 1 more tablespoon. Just roll it in a dough and get some more of your flour.
Yeah.
And what you want to do is just roll out the dough or flatten it out so that it makes like a nice pizza. And this will be really crispy too.
That looks good. And the sauce of our pizza is actually going to be barbecue sauce, which will be really good. Perfect barbecue pizza.
Yum.
You could also probably use like a cheese sauce if you wanted to, or pesto would be really good.
Pesto,
This
I've
pizza.
done that before.
It's really good.
Pesto is delicious, especially with tomatoes and fresh mozzarella.
That sounds good.
Fresh basil as well.
I'm going to start cutting up our tomato here.
All right, and then
topping.
once this is flat, you only need probably ½ an inch or so. You just put it straight on the grill, the stove top, and let it cook like that for a little bit until the bottom gets brown, and you can just check by lifting it up with the spatula or your hands.
You can add whatever kind of veggies you want to your pizza. You can customize it based on what people like, or maybe what you grow in your garden. That would be really good too, if you use fresh veggies for your pizza.
Make sure your stovetop is set at medium temperature so you can get the best browning on the bottom of the pizza.
On our indoor grill.
On our indoor grill.
This would obviously be really fun to do with an outside grill too.
Yes. Ooh, I got flour all over my shirt.
Okay. I'm going to throw these tomatoes into a bowl and then add 1 can of black beans and a can of corn all together for our toppings. Pizza. Drain these guys a little bit.
Okay, see if this is brown enough. It's getting there. It looks like a tortilla almost. And I'm gonna make like a little crust with my fingers by just pressing it down, kind of like a pie, but like the opposite way.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
That way the sauce won't come out and it will be really good. The barbecue won't fall out.
And corn.
Making a mini pie. You can almost feel the pizza cooking.
Feel the heat.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks really good.
It does look really good.
The underside looks really delicious. Okay, corn. Ooh. This is gonna be a colorful pizza.
Yeah. How's it coming over there?
Good, just about done.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm gonna mix these all together. Look at the color of the corn. Makes it look really summery and delicious.
Flip this over, let the other side brown a little bit.
And now that we've got this topping all ready, I'm gonna grab some cheese and grate that up too to put on top of our pizza. Oh, Chloe's got the cheese.
I got the cheese.
Awesome. Oh, we have mozzarella
Mozzarella cheese today.
for our pizza.
We do grate cheese a lot on this show.
We do.
It is great. I mean, it tastes great.
Perfect. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna cut this.
See how this is doing.
Grate it.
Ah, beautiful. Okay,
Ooh, that looks really good.
this is perfect.
Good job.
Because you just want to brown it a little bit so it just gets cooked a little tiny bit. Then we're gonna put about 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce on this little guy because it's such a little pizza, so the recipe will vary.
It smells good too.
But just spread it around while it's on the pan baking. All right, there we go. Okay, and then add enough black beans and corn for your black bean and corn needs.
If you made this pizza on the grill, you could also grill some veggies before you added them to the pizza, which would be really good. Really good in the summertime.
Yes. Perfect. We like a lot of veggies, so we put a lot on there.
Of course.
And
And
then-
cheese is good to go, I think.
Perfect. Last but not least, wonderful pile of cheese. And then when that is finished with all the toppings, just let it sit for a little bit, put it on low so it just kind of comes together and it works well together.
Cooks up on the grill.
Yeah, like simmers. And you're supposed to, while on the grill, cover it and let it sit for 4 to 5 minutes so that the bottom of the crust is super brown and then the cheese is melted on top. So,
perfect.
But yeah.
Before we head into our first break, we're going to take a look at Recipe Talk while our pizza is grilling over here. Recipe Talk is all about sharing recipes between friends, family, and coworkers through a blog. And our first Recipe Talk for today's show is quinoa and black beans.
Yum!
The main ingredients you'll need for the recipe will be quinoa, ground cumin, corn kernels, black beans, and fresh cilantro.
Sounds good.
For the rest of the recipe, you can check out easyvegetarian.wordpress.com and click on the Recipe Talk tab, which is where everybody shares their recipes. So that's where you can find that.
Awesome, yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and send things to a break. When we get back, we'll get started on those grilled garlic Parmesan zucchini chips.
That sounds good.
Yum.
For a part of our barbecue today.
Yes. So stay tuned. You're watching Easy Vegetarian. Welcome back to Easy Vegetarian. Before the break, we prepared a smoky corn and black bean pizza. So now we're gonna go ahead and get started on some grilled garlic Parmesan zucchinis. These are gonna be good because we all love zucchini. So I'm gonna get started with the zucchini. You need 2 of these medium-sized zucchinis, 3 tablespoons of butter, 2 teaspoons of garlic. It could be minced or it could be fresh garlic, whatever you prefer. And then a teaspoon of basil. And our grill is being preheated, aka our stove.
Our grill. Our indoor grill.
Indoor grill. So I'm gonna cut the tops off of the zucchini. And then I'm going to cut it, what was this called again? I don't remember how
Crosswise.
Crosswise, that's how they said it. Crosswise and then lengthwise. And they said make 6 halves, or 6 crosses. It kind of smells like a pickle. Yum.
Ooh.
Can you smell that? Oh, that's a garlic.
I love the smell of garlic.
Me too. There's that. And then we'll put these on the side until we get that going. And then we're gonna coat the zucchini with our mixture. And you can cut these zucchini any way you want, really.
Yeah, this would make a good appetizer.
It would.
They're like a fancier version of the celery sticks, you know? Plus, they're gonna be way better. They're gonna be really good.
All right, there's that. And our mixture is in the bowl.
It is.
We're just gonna coat these the way they are.
So we've got them all in there together like that.
Here's the next one.
You don't want your butter to be too melty when you're mixing because it'll get nice and melted and bubbly when you put these on the grill. Just make sure they're all evenly coated.
Add some more.
Oh yeah, perfect.
There you are.
Thank you. Perfect.
You're welcome. And then I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of oil onto our stovetop grill.
Stovetop grill.
Stovetop grill. And then we're just gonna place these onto the grill.
With our fingers.
Yes. And you can use any type of herb to put as a garnish on it, like Parmesan. We use basil. I mean, you can use anything really. All right, those are cooking.
Awesome. Put as many on the grill as you want over there. These would also be good served with tomatoes. You could try different grilled veggies with this kind of a mixture. It just adds really good flavor and makes good appetizer.
Yes, it does. So first, well, now we're gonna go into go to look at our second recipe talk session of today's show, a garden pizza. Some of the key ingredients you'll want to make sure you have are cherry tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, cornmeal, bell pepper, and some spices. And for the rest of this recipe, make sure to check out easyvegetarian.wordpress.com and click on the recipes tab.
If you want to get additional directions or details about the recipes that you've seen today, you can also go to easyvegetarian.wordpress.com. Also check out our other episodes that we've had this season. Kind of look around, there's lots of great stuff on there.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and take another break while our zucchinis are going up. And these are simple and tasty meals that anybody can make and really simple. Stay tuned, you're watching Easy Vegetarian, and when we come back, we'll do our third and final recipe of today. Welcome back to Easy Vegetarian. We are finishing up our episode today with tomato and olive stuffed portobello mushroom caps.
Yum.
So far today we've made a corn and black bean pizza and our grilled zucchinis, both of which look delicious.
Yes, we haven't tried them yet.
Yep.
Yes.
But we're going to start off with our mushrooms. I'm going to go ahead and hollow out the middles of our lovely mushroom caps that we have while Chloe makes the filling that we're going to stuff them
Yes. And for the filling, we're gonna need 2 tomatoes chopped just normally, and then a half cup of mozzarella cheese, a teaspoon of garlic, 1/4 cup of Kalamata olives, they're Greek olives, and you want to get the pitted ones because the other kind with the pits are very hard to get unpitted.
Those are the pits. Don't get those.
They're the pits. You see? You see what she did there? Oh. Okay, and then some pepper, probably just like an eighth. It says an eighth of a teaspoon, but you can just measure out with your hand. It'll be a little pile. So, and then a teaspoon of rosemary, fresh rosemary at that, and also a tablespoon of olive oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice up the tomatoes really fast and shred the cheese.
When you hollow out your mushrooms, you just want to get the stem out of there and just make a little bit of room for your filling. Mushrooms are one of Chloe's favorite foods.
Yeah, they are.
So she's excited to try these, I'm sure.
Very excited because I love them. Especially portobello because they're really flavorful.
They
really,
are.
like, juicy kind of, which is really weird, but they're really good.
If you have somebody that doesn't like mushrooms or you want to try something a little different, stuffed peppers are also really good. I feel like this recipe would be really good with peppers too.
I didn't even think of that.
Stuffed peppers on the grill. That's good with like Mexican food filling, like rice and corn and salsa on the grill.
Like the black bean and corn thing we just did.
Yeah. You could use that same filling, for peppers or even the mushrooms too. That would be really good.
My mom always makes things like that. It's really good. All right, so those are the 2 tomatoes. Once again, a half a cup of mozzarella cheese, which is this half of a block of this cheese.
We're using part skim mozzarella, which is pretty good for you too.
Yeah, it's better for you. And of course, make sure to wash the mushrooms always because you don't want any nasty things in your mushrooms.
Definitely not. It's a good idea to wash all of your vegetables before you cook with them. I'll rinse mine here when I'm done getting the middles out here.
These cat eyes are monitoring my food capabilities right now.
Good wardrobe choice today.
Thought it would be interesting. Almost done.
I've never had mushrooms like on the grill either, which I think will be really good.
I haven't either.
Really good flavor.
On our stovetop grill.
Stovetop grill. I think the coolest thing about an outdoor grill is just like the effect that you get with the burn marks, you know, on vegetables and stuff. That's the main difference, I would say. It just looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it does. My family always goes out and grills on Memorial Day. And that is my favorite part of Memorial Day.
Oh, mushroom everywhere. Almost done. Ooh. This one has a really thick center.
It's good for the Parmesan, or excuse me, the mozzarella. All right, add this in there. And the olives. And for the olives, you could just pluck them out and put them in there, put them in the measuring cup.
Okay. Take these over here.
All right. There we go. I think I'm gonna chop these up a little bit so they're more distributed into the mushroom mixture and the tomato mixture. That way it'll give it more flavor. These olives are so thick. Different than black. My favorite are black olives. I love those. Do you have a favorite olive, Laura?
I'd say black olives too.
Black olives? All right.
Yeah.
Put those in there. Teaspoon of minced garlic. You can do fresh garlic once again, if you would like. And then measure out 1/8 of a teaspoon in your hand of pepper. That's about good. And the rosemary. And you'll need 1/4 of a teaspoon, which is not very hard to measure out. All you have to do is just take the stem take the leaves off of the stem. Measure it out by putting them together. And this is a teaspoon, so it'll just cover the bottom of the teaspoon, and that should be good. I'm gonna chop these up a little bit. Okay, that should be good. Throw those in there. And a tablespoon of olive oil. There we go. All right. Now we'll mix these together. Looks pretty good.
Mmm, that has really good color in it.
Yeah,
Looks
it does.
delicious.
And the olive oil is in there to keep the cheese and the tomato and olives together. So it creates this mixture.
We also have a little bit of oil on the grill on our grill for when we put the mushrooms on there. Now that I've, I don't know what you call that, hollowed out the mushroom caps.
Yes.
I'm gonna do one more mixture of soy sauce and lemon juice, which we will put on our mushrooms before we put them on the grill for a little bit of flavor.
And this makes 4 mushroom tops. So we're gonna just put them in that little hollowed area. Looking good.
There we go. I've got in here 2 teaspoons of soy sauce and then 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Perfect. It smells good.
That does. All right. And then we're gonna kind of drizzle the olive oil in lemon juice, or the soy sauce and lemon juice over it.
Mm-hmm.
Spilling a little bit. My bad.
Make sure our grill is hot back here. Those look so pretty.
They do. Look beautiful.
Good flavors too.
Yes. Perfect. All right. We'll just throw these on the grill. Get them all going.
Oh, gotcha.
Thank you. Ah, the sizzle.
Ooh.
The sizzle of the mushrooms. Perfect.
Oh, yum.
Great.
Those will be delicious. The grill will help the cheese to melt up a little bit.
And you can smell the wonderful soy sauce.
Yeah,
and the
you
lemon
really
juice.
can.
It smells great.
Yeah, it's a perfect mixture.
All right, so while we're cooking up these, we have our pizzas finished, our black bean tomato pizzas finished.
We're keeping them warm in the oven during
Yep.
the show. And we also have our grilled zucchini to show you. We'll bring those out and taste them. The best part of the show.
The best part of the show. Look at these great guys.
Oh, that looks so good. Here, do you need a hot pad for those? Good. Put those out here.
We had a lot of dough left over, so we just made a bigger pizza than the other one. And our zucchini. It's right here.
Ooh, that looks
those.
awesome too. cut up our pizzas here. Ooh, these smell really good too.
Yum. It's gonna be really good. Put all of our ingredients away.
So all of these recipes are easy. They have simple ingredients, things that you can find at the store, vegetables that you can find at the store, or you could probably grow a lot of these too.
Yeah, that's true.
Get them from your own garden.
Tomatoes, rosemary, all this really good stuff.
They have
Even the
spices.
mushrooms.
Yeah, and have really good summertime flavors. These are all good crowd pleaser recipes. If you're having a barbecue or having people over for dinner, having some vegetarians over for a barbecue. Or if you are having a barbecue or a cookout and you want something to serve your vegetarian guests, or all of your guests if you have a big group of people coming, all of these are good options for that too. Our mushrooms are just about done over there, I think.
Just about done.
They look good.
Cook them until the cheese melts and until the tops kind of fray out a little bit. And you can see they're starting to do that over here. They're just fraying a little bit, and then the cheese will be able to melt. So yes.
Well, are we ready to taste?
Yes, let's taste.
While those finish, what should we try first?
Let's try the little guy.
I'm gonna try this little piece right here. Ooh. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's a little hot. Whoa, hey there.
Ooh. We have a guest. He approves.
Yeah, he really approves. Yeah, you want to taste it? Here, you can taste it. Very barbecue-y.
That's really good.
You like it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Zucchini. Gotta try the zucchini.
Okay.
Our guest has to try zucchini too. Here, this one's for you.
Oh, thank you.
He is excited.
Oh, you want it? You want it? You can have it. Oh, just over here. You like it?
That is really good.
Is that you giving a thumbs up?
Mwah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay.
These are really good.
These are real good.
Awesome
you can
flavor.
taste the garlic and then the butter and the Parmesan cheese taste so good together.
It's really good.
Really good. That's perfect. All right. Hey, you want to come over here or look at me? Check it out. Look at these little mushrooms.
Oh, they're beautiful. You want a little plate for those?
Yes, please.
We can show one up front here. Okay, which one should we bring?
This one looks really good.
Woo, yeah. All melty and delicious.
If it will.
Is it gonna make it?
Make it wonderful.
Yum.
Perfect.
Those look delicious.
It's beautiful. All right, and here's the mushroom. What do you approve?
Had to think about it.
That's wonderful. All right, ready to try it?
Oh boy. Yeah. Hot off the griddle too. Griddle.
Our stovetop grill.
Very good.
Do you want to try
strong
it?
flavors. Oh yeah, he is.
Here, you can try it.
Oh, good.
That's wonderful. Perfect.
So today we've made for you 3 different recipes that would be perfect for a vegetarian barbecue. Thank you so much for joining us today and for joining us this whole season, the first season of Easy Vegetarian. Our producer, Autumn Conley, has enjoyed sharing the vegetarian lifestyle with all of you through this project and this whole season of Easy Vegetarian.
Yes, and we have enjoyed our time with you as well. Thank you for tuning in, for watching Easy Vegetarian.
Make sure you check out easyvegetarian.wordpress.com for all the recipes that you've seen this season and lots more as well.